On Friday as well, Phillies are honoring
Yeah,
Hollywood Cole Hamels. He is officially retiring as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. I want to run through some of Cole Hamels' numbers. You're raising your hand, Colin. You have something to
I
say?
am. Before you go to his numbers, I have a fun fact-ish for you. I'm gonna
Okay,
turn it into a question. Do you know what Cole Hamels' real first name is?
I don't.
It's really funny.
What
It's
is it?
Colbert.
Oh, he's Colbert.
He's a Colbert. I didn't even realize it was
I
a name.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Colbert.
he's
That's crazy.
Colbert Hamels.
Hmm. I'm gonna stick with calling him Cole.
I am too. Yeah, Colbert Michael Hamels. If you're looking for more.
Oh, that's very interesting. All right. Hamels as a Philly from 2006 to around the deadline of 2015. Here we go. 294 starts. Hold on. 294 starts, a record 114 and 90, a 3.3 ERA, 14 complete games, 7 shutouts, 492 walks, 1,844 strikeouts, 3-time All-Star in the National League, 2008 NLCS and World Series MVP, threw that no-hitter in his final start as a Philly at Wrigley Field on July 25th, 2015, and was part of a combined no-hitter on September 1st, 2014. For his career after he was with the Phillies, he was with the Texas Rangers for 4 years. He was a Cub for 2 and a Brave for 1. Really fell off at the end of his career. His career record, 163 and 122. Career ERA of 3.43. I mean, you look at the stats, a great career. How many times? 1, 2, 3, a 4-time All-Star. Closest he got in Cy Young voting was 5th in 2011. Colin, you look at Hamels' stats. You look at what he's done as a Philly. Hypothetically speaking, unbiased, is Cole Hamels a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so. As much as I'd like him to be, I'd be very, very surprised if he got in. The one thing that does help his case is outside of his final season, he was always pretty consistent. Um, there are some guys like Adam Wainwright. Just the last 2 years of his career, he just got pummeled. Um, I don't even know if I wouldn't even count his last season. He only threw 3 1/3 innings. But every year before that, he was really good. 3.81 ERA, 3.78 ERA. 2017 he wasn't great, 4.2. Then above that, all numbers in the um, low threes and high twos. So that definitely helps them a lot. Um, but
Hamels also the innings is always kind of a big thing when it gets to the Hall of Fame. He threw over 140 innings every year outside of his rookie and final season. In 2020, only threw 3 innings with the Braves.
yeah,
Rookie season threw 132. Um, he had multiple shutouts in 2009. His WHIP in 2008 was 1.082. There was a time where Cole Hamels would go out there from like 2007 to 2013 or 14 where the Phillies were just not going to lose. And then the 2008 postseason, when he went out there, the Phillies did not lose a single game Cole Hamels pitched in the 2008 postseason. And he was just had this dominant, unbelievable stretch for a little bit. He definitely is a Phillies Wall of Famer. Very deserving to
yeah,
get this
yeah.
big ceremony. Number retired maybe down the line. I mean, we see David Dahl wearing 35 now, but we also saw Andrew Knapp wore 34 for Roy Halladay. 34 is now retired. So, I mean, there's different ways you can go with. Also, 15 with Dick Allen, also worn by Andrew Knapp.
Napper's just
Hall of
stealing
Fame.
all the Hall of Famers numbers. That's
I know,
crazy.
Napper. What are we doing? It's a case. I mean, maybe one day, definitely not first or second bout, but maybe one day he could maybe get it. I don't know. Right now, looking at it, with the Hall of Fame voting, I don't think so. But maybe one day, like down the road, maybe. And probably when he gets voted in, he'll still look like the same dude because the dude hasn't aged since 2007.
Yeah, nah, you're right about that part. And you look at some other guys who just look like they've been through a war. I mean, guys I loved, Carlos Ruiz, man, he looks like he's in his 60s.
They all look. Ryan Howard looks skinnier than he did when he played. Chase Utley, his hair's very gray, but he still looks,
Yeah,
young.
he's been he's
Jimmy
been busy
Rollins.
since he retired too. He's been the European ambassador for baseball.
You think he's coming over for Hamels?
He wasn't on the list, was he?
I didn't see a list.
Oh, it was a guest list that came out. I would find it, but I have it. It's on Twitter, which is on my phone, which is being used to film this podcast right now.
Hold on, I'm just gonna look up Cole Hamels'
Scott
list.
Lauber posted it.
Okay. Here, I'll pull it up.
No Cliff Lee on the list. It was actually a little disappointing. The pitching coach from his time will be there.
Was it like a picture? I completely missed this from Scott Lauber.
No, it wasn't a picture.
Oh, it was a. Let's see.
Tweet or an X post or whatever they call it now.
An X. How long ago did it come out? Because I'm gonna.
I think yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, here we go. Guest list: Jamie Moyer, Roy Oswalt, Joe Blanton, Tom Gordon, Carlos Ruiz, Charlie Manuel, and Rich Doobie. There's your
It'll be
guest
good
list.
to see Chuck.
Yeah, I saw him opening day. I didn't see him, but he was there on the first pitch on opening day. Kind of surprised. No J-Roll, no Ryan Howard, unless they're like secrets.
No Cliff Lee. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that they would release some of the names and not all of them, though. Yeah, I mean, you never know who's going to show up, right? I mean, if Ryan Howard decides to stroll in onto CBP, what are they going to do? Not let him in? It's like, this is kind of off topic, but have you ever seen, there was a viral thing on one of the social medias. So if you're a tennis player and you win one of the 4 Grand Slams, you get this, like, I can't remember if it's like a card or a coin. And it gives you, like, VIP entry to all of the events. And Roger Federer, who's won tons of Grand Slams, they wouldn't let him into Wimbledon and he's like the most humble guy you'll ever meet, Roger Federer. And there's video of him like telling the lady, being like, "Hey, I left my gold whatever thing in the car or at my house, my allowed entrance." She's like, "Nope, you need to see it." And he just kept saying it over and over again until eventually he said, "Ma'am, do you know who I am?" She goes, "Doesn't matter. You don't have your gold thing." He's like, "I'm Roger Federer." And the lady probably didn't know tennis. She was probably like, "Who's that?" She's there for her money. But yeah, I mean, if Howard, Cliff Lee, J-Roll, any of them show up, I'm sure they'll be let in. So it would be cool if they were kind of surprise guests. That would be neat.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, 2008 World Series champion, 2008 World Series MVP. May deserve a better bobblehead than what they're selling on Friday. Here it is. It was released on the broadcast on Wednesday. It looks like Ben Davis. And
if
Tommy Joseph a little bit.
Joseph, yeah.
The ears are huge. Like it looks nothing like it's really bad. So they're not even giving it away. You have to go. They're only making 200 of them. You have to go into the ballpark, into the store, and buy one. They're only making 200 of them. It's like that's a giveaway type of. If that's a giveaway, I'm happy about it. But I'm gonna have to spend some money on this bobblehead. I tweeted this with the picture of Ben Davis. It looks just like him. But I mean, it'll be cool. They're giving away the 2009 replica ring that was Hamilton. That was Cole's best year, 2009. Maybe not best year, but he was pretty good that year. Yeah. So
that was their pennant year.
Yes. And they did the 2008 ring a few years ago.
Yankees.
Yeah. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.